I just was so excited to come and be together as a community and actually get to be in person with everyone and spend time with our elders and our youth and just have a really good time at camp and enjoy being an Indigenous person in a safe space.
I guess I was just expecting a whole bunch of chaos with all the youth going around and just like, you know, being free to be able to be youth, especially Indigenous youth where it's a little bit harder to just be free from a lot of pain that we've gone through given the community, and being able just to be taught how to be within our community as ourselves. And I do feel like we did end up doing that, but like even better than I expected.
Anybody that knows the history of Canada, it had been outlawed to practice language and practice culture. This has been really paramount that we have something like this known as cultural camp. So it's been very refreshing to be able to be in a space where I can be myself and have other youth also be themselves.
Things I'm taking away would be like all the stories that the elders have given us to be able to share, so we can pass those on to the younger generation so we can keep this like culture going. I just want to kind of keep rebuilding this culture.
If you're Indigenous, it would be actually a big hit because there's a lot of Blackfoot games and a lot of Denny games. And yeah, that's about it that I want to tell about that.
We need to teach our children so when they grow up, they can be confident people. Now I can be a strong, confident person, so I can work with everybody on the goals we want to achieve, especially organizations like Trellis that work with the young people. They need to start helping the young Indigenous people that are aware of their identity, but they don't know the practices. And if they see Trellis honoring them, then they'll start honoring and understanding who they are to live a good life.
Growing up, I never got to be in touch with my culture. I didn't get to come into my community until I was an adult, and once I came into it, I realized how much was missing in my life. So it's so wonderful to see all of these youth get to come and meet their elders and get that spiritual component and really get to feel comfortable in who they are early on so that they can take those skills with them throughout the rest of their lives.
Now I feel like involved. I feel like this is something that's been missing out of my life my whole life. Like, I don't feel out of place at all, and like asking the questions that I wanted to like answers to, like I feel confident now. Like
Understanding what it's really like to be out on the land, to hear the wildlife, to hear the wind, and just start to create those new connections, build those new relationships with other helpers, with the elders, and with the young people.
I find that there's a lot of stigma for the Indigenous community, but it's only because we've been through a lot of pain and people can only see the worst sides of those pain, but over that pain, we always choose our love.
You gotta get out here yourself and get one of these experiences, because it's something that is once in a lifetime and you will carry with it everywhere you go.